You know, my mother was an addict, and I suffered with a lot of pain from that. You know, I was raped when I was 7 years old, and I was sold to a drug dealer when I was 11 for my mother's habit.
I'm still waiting for the answers to the universe, waiting for someone to wake me up, tell me that this is all just a dream. I'm still waiting for a different sign, waiting for someone to take me away, get these thoughts off my mind. As I wait, thinking of you, hoping that you are thinking of me too.
A little bit about myself, because y'all don't see me out here like that. You know, like, I've been out here since I was 16 years old. I'm 27. I'm a single mother of 3. I am currently an opioid user and a cocaine user. I am seeking of help, but I'm not ready yet. You know, when they say you ready, you go. When I'm not ready. I have 3 beautiful children, Jaden, Elizabeth, and Olivia. You know, I've had a hard life and a lot of struggles, a lot of struggles. And, you know, I'm just blessed to be here right now. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to thank the world and the people who come out every day, all day, and give us the food and water and snacks and kits to make us, you know, feel a little bit better at ease and know that people care. You know, because a lot of shit happens out here when we out here, and we get hurt, we get punched on, raped, robbed, and it's just hard, you know? Coming up like I did around here in Kensington is just a lifestyle that you're abrupt to, that you see every day, and that, you know, you don't want to make it your own, but somehow, some way, your life ends up that way. You know what I mean? My real name is Sarah. I'm born and raised from Tioga, in the Kensington section of Philadelphia. I had a pretty good childhood to start off with. I think it really went rough. My mom was an addict. She used to get high when I was younger. But my mom was also a twin. My grandmother had 7 kids. My mother was a twin. She had a twin brother. After my mom's twin brother passed away is when really, like, when our lives went downhill. I moved around a lot. DHS popped up in my life back in 03. Somebody called them, well, not somebody, my mom's best friend, we know exactly who it was, called them and told them that my mom was smoking crack in front of me, and she was hitting me and taking all these pills and shit. So they popped up. You know, she was making a lot of money, so it made her crack addiction get stronger. So at this point, like, she would front a lot of shit off of people and had people banging at her doors when it was time for her to get her money. And it was a drug dealer, I'm not gonna expose his name, that lived around the corner from us on Frankfurt and Venango. I think she owed him probably like $350. There was a swimming pool, you know, normal summer day. Got up, ate breakfast, got excited, 12 o'clock hit, got ready to go to the pool. Went around to the pool, lunch break hit. Was standing, I went to the store. My grandma used to give me $3 every day to get a juice, a water ice, and a gizmo. I was sitting on the side of the store eating my normal snack, mango, water ice, soda. I was a fat kid growing up. This certain individual came from the side of me, gripped me up, put a gun to my hip, drugged me to the alleyway. Where there he laid me down, pulled my baby to the side, put the gun to my head, and
how old was you?
I was 7 years old. I told my story a million times, being an addict in rehabs and in jail and being there, and it's like, no matter how many times you talk about it, the pain is still there. The memory is still there, like it just happened yesterday. He proceeded, he laid me down, put the gun to my head, pushed my bathing suit to the side, and penetrated me. And when he was done, he told me to tell my mom that her debt was paid off. After that, DHS was called. They came into me and my mom's life. They told my mom, either, you can go, you and her can go into a shelter, or we're taking her. My mom wasn't gonna let me go. I don't think because really she wanted to be a mom, but more around the lines that I had a death benefits check coming every month from my father, and she knew that. And my mom was getting welfare money from me every 2 weeks, so she knew that if I was to go and she wouldn't get her money anymore, because at this time she had lost her job at the IRS, like shit was bad. So, like she knew that if I wasn't around, she wasn't going to have no money. And I believe that's why my mom kept me around, to be totally honest. My main tool that I use every day is hardened dope, cracking dope. The dope that's out here running through these streets right now is nothing more than like fentanyl, which is a very dangerous drug, and elephant tranquilizer, which is definitely dangerous. But really all it does is put you to sleep. So like, I pay $5, not once, but multiple times throughout the day. Really, I'm paying the drug dealers to go to sleep.
How much do you spend a day on drug use?
My habit is a very, I spend anywhere from $500 to $600 a day on drugs.
How do you go about supporting your habit?
Like I said, I prostitute or I sell drugs.
What's the craziest thing a guy ever asked you to do?
Is to step on his balls with high heels as he take a hit. And he immediately ejaculated when I did so. That's the craziest thing I had ever asked to have done. Yeah.
What's a day out here look like for you?
A day out here look like for me, I'm homeless. I sleep on an abandoned porch on the block that I trap on right now. I'm actually trying to save up to get a room. And the boys that I hustle for, they call me their mom. They're gonna help me get the room and pay for it.
So is it like a regular job, or how many hours do you work?
I work a shift.
A shift?
A day shift. It's from anywhere from like 7 in the morning to midnight. And then at midnight, I go out on the Ave. And I work from midnight to 7 in the morning on the Ave, jumping in and out of cars. So that's what my day looks like.
Have you been locked up?
Yes, I have. Multiple times.
What are some
More
of the charges?
for prostitution than drug dealing.
What's the longest have you been locked up?
Longest I've been locked up was 7 months. Well, no, it was actually 10 months. And I got locked up for violation of probation with the new charge of prostitution. I was on a 2-year probation with the Philadelphia Probation and Parole for stealing a car off of the prison property. I am crazy.
I'm still waiting for the answers to the universe, waiting for someone to wake me up, tell me that this is all just a dream. I'm still waiting for a different